Okay, so this message is going to be about, or this reading is going to be about how people are currently viewing you after you've put your energy back and started focusing on yourself. Now, this could be family, this could be old friends, or even people you used to be close to. This could just be anyone who's feeling your absence right now. And we're going to take a look at how they feel about the distance and what their energy looks like toward you since you've decided to protect your peace and prioritize your own growth. So I used the traditional tarot deck, and the first card that came out is this Nine of Swords card. This is somebody who is really like in their head about you right now. They're stressing out. This is someone who is also like replaying things, overthinking. And this could also mean that they're like losing sleep. For some of you, someone tried to project this energy toward you, hoping you go through some type of struggle or drastic changes. This could also be wishing that something would happen that would basically make you come running back to them, or you would need them. This is someone, or this could be certain people, take it where it resonates, who could have been spreading negative gossip about you instead of respecting your boundaries and wishing you peace, wishing you the best for the choices that you've made. It's like they got offended. They felt intimidated. This is also like somebody feeling like you owe them an explanation, or you should have gave them one for choosing to pull back and set boundaries. Now it's like this person could be, this could also be someone who is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or you could be an air sign. But it's like the energy they try to project onto you when you distance yourself is now backfiring, onto them and causing them a lot of sleepless nights. And they're up in their head stressed out about why you pulled back. The energy that they put out was returned to them. Because you didn't pull back out of anger or malice. You simply pulled back to focus on yourself, your own growth, your own path. And now it's like they're being forced to face everything that they didn't want to see about themselves that they need to focus on. Yeah. The next card that came out is the Page of Wands. This kind of shows some of these people are definitely still keeping tabs on you from time to time. This could be through social media. If you're not on social media, they're like asking around to see if people have heard from you. Do other people know what you're up to? And they're wondering what you're doing. Because these are people who thought that you'd reach out to them by now. But instead, you're focusing on your own growth. And some of these people want to reach out to you, but they just don't know how. Because they're unsure of how you'll respond. So they're just observing and thinking about you from afar with the Page of Wands. Now the next card that came out is the Five of Cups. Now some people are in deep regret because they feel the weight of your absence and the emotional gap that it has created. They miss your presence. This could be someone who hurt you or betrayed you in some type of way. And they're wishing they could take it all back. Now, whoever this person is, or if this is certain people, take it where it resonates, they're not going to admit that they're hurting by your absence. They're wishing they wouldn't have did what they did, because that would mean admitting that they took you for granted. So this is like a quiet regret. This is the type of regret that people don't see. It's hidden. Yeah, and they're in regret because 9 of Cups. You're still happy. This is you. A lot of people see that you're emotionally fulfilled on your own. You found happiness within yourself. You've created your own peace. And some people are bothered because they expected you to need them. Or they thought you'd second guess yourself. But you're not. You're fulfilled. And you're no longer going outside of yourself searching for happiness. And they can't stand that your happiness doesn't depend on them anymore. It's like you fill your own cups. Yeah, the next card that came out is the Queen of Pentacles. This is how they're viewing you, as someone who is grounded, stable, nurturing, and secure on your own. It's like you're pouring into yourself with the Queen of Coins. Minding your own business and building your own stability. You're not focusing on anything that doesn't uplift you. You're protecting your peace. And that quiet confidence that you carry, it makes them uncomfortable because it exposes where they still, or how they still rely on outside validation to make them feel secure. Yeah. The next card that came out is the Magician card. This card shows that a few of these people are trying or have tried to manifest a way back into your life, or influence the situation from behind the scenes, because they don't respect your boundaries and they want control again over the narrative. This could be how people view you, the type of influence they felt like they had over you or over your life, how people viewed you while you were attached to them, the type of illusion they could place over you. But Spirit has already blocked that. You've learned to protect your energy, and they feel completely blocked off from you. They definitely view you as this magician. This is like an energy of feeling underestimated by you. Yeah. The next card that came out is this Empress card. This is you standing in your power. Somebody who is strong, abundant, very confident. You're very creative. And you're glowing right now. You're giving off divine feminine energy. And that says you're not chasing after the things you want anymore. You're attracting them. You know your worth and you're owning it. And some people are both impressed and intimidated by it. They can't decide if they want to admire you or resent you. Yeah. The next card that came out is the Sun card. Your light is shining regardless. This is proof that you didn't lose yourself when you walked away. You actually found yourself. Your happiness is louder than any explanation you could ever give. And your energy speaks for itself. Now, these last two cards that came out was the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. This shows the misunderstanding at the root of all of this. Because a lot of people feel shut out Like you just stopped connecting or you just disappeared altogether. And they're standing outside of your life trying to figure out what went wrong. These are people that feel left out in the cold. And in their mind, you owe them a conversation or some type of explanation. But you don't. Sometimes you just need space to breathe, to heal, to focus on your own path, your own life. And that's a truth some people can't handle. You choosing to set firm boundaries don't need explaining to anyone. It's your protection. You're no longer resonating with the energy that they're sitting in, or they're comfortable in. And when you're around them, it drags you back into an old version of yourself that no longer exists. And you didn't distance yourself out of anger. It wasn't malice or resentment. It wasn't to hurt anyone. You've simply stepped into a better version of yourself. And you can't be the new you around people who only recognize the old you. It's like being around certain people that you've distanced yourself from would only pull you back into an energy you've already shed. And that's not something your soul can handle anymore. So you're not explaining yourself to anyone. You're just evolving right now. If people felt like they were going to project some type of stress onto you, spread negative gossip about you to make you feel bad about setting boundaries, protecting your peace, guarding your energy, it backfired. And as I said, they're being forced to face all of the things that they need to change within themselves. Yeah. So this, for the overall message for this reading, this is a short reading. People are viewing you as someone who has changed. And not in a bad way, but in a way that forces them to look at themselves in the mirror. You've become the person they said you'd never be without them. Happy, peaceful, and self-sufficient. Some people respect it, some people envy it, and a few people quietly wish that you'd need them again. You're in the energy where you're finally learning that your silence, your boundaries, and your growth is something that is sacred. And what's understood between you and spirit doesn't need to be explained to anyone. Your distance and your peace says it all.